Hi, this is Lisa, and I'm with Fredder's Design Team by Crafter's Companion. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pin cushion with the Gemini and the Build-A-Block system. We're going to be using the 2.5-inch square and the 4.5-inch square from the Build-A-Block. You're going to need one color of your choosing. You're going to need 8 2.5-inch squares, another color of your choosing, 4 2.5-inch squares, and then another color of your choosing, 4 2.5-inch squares. Go ahead and cut those all out. Once you have them all cut out, you're going to take the 8 2.5-inch squares and you are going to fold those in half to make a triangle, and go ahead and give them all a press so that they're nice and crisp when we go to sew them. Now, you're going to take one set of 4, and you're going to go ahead and lay the triangles on the square like I am doing here. You will also go ahead and pin that if you like. It's easier for me to pin, so I do that. And then you're going to go ahead and sew a 1/4-inch seam allowance around the whole square. And you're going to do that for all 4 pieces, which will use up your 8 triangles. You're going to have a center opening in the middle there, as you just saw. Go ahead and cut all your threads to give it a nice, neat finish. What we're going to make now is we're going to make a 4-patch square. Now, when doing this, you're going to want your openings to all face the center. Go ahead and put your 4-patch square together as shown. And then after you're finished putting that together, you're going to go ahead and give that a nice press. It's going to be a little bit bulky, so give it a nice press. Now we're going to go ahead and start to make the petal outlines. You go ahead and take your next set of 4 2.5-inch squares and put them in your openings with a pin. What we're actually going to do, and I'll show you in a minute, we're going to be folding the bottom layer over top that pink heart fabric. That will go ahead and make the petals. And then what you're going to do, once you fold that over, you're going to go ahead and stitch a line down the center so that it tacks. It will follow very well with your machine. It'll just be a little curve. And here you see that. Now what you're going to do is, I went ahead and I had some threads and some fabric that did not go all the way under the petal. So what I did was just actually trim that off with a pair of scissors. It's fine. And in your center, if it's not exactly straight, that's fine also, because your button will cover that up when you go ahead and put that on. Now I am taking my square and cutting the additional triangles off the side to square up the petaled flower. Just make sure that that fabric is 4.5 inches. Now you're going to take your 4.5-inch square and you're going to cut a piece of fabric in the Gemini. You're going to go ahead and sew all the way around that square with a 1/4-inch seam allowance. You're going to cut off your corners so that you'll have sharp corners. When you're sewing this all the way around, leave a 1/2 inch for turning and stuffing your pin cushion. Now you can stuff it with polyfill like I did, or you can use the hamster bedding. Some people use that. Go ahead and stuff it, and the opening you're just going to go ahead and take and fold it under on the inside and do a little whip stitch. Go ahead and put your button on and your pin cushion's ready. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for letting me share with you. If you have any questions, I can help with anything at all. Crafting with Lisa. Happy crafting with Lisa. Just drop me a line. Thanks, and have a great day.